Hello and welcome. We're going to talk about the case of A.J. Coffey the Fourth. I think his name's Andrew. Yeah, Andrew A.J. Coffey the Fourth. And so there's one thing you need to know going into this. He is already a convicted felon, which means he should not possess a gun. The jury, in this case, acquitted him of every charge except for that one, which is good. He pled self-defense. So here's what happened. It's the middle of the night. Somebody breaks your bedroom window out, and then they throw a grenade in. Now, number one, it's the middle of the night. You've just been woken up. You're disoriented. You don't know what's going on. Then they throw a flashbang grenade in. You're even more disoriented. You don't know what's going on. Then they stick guns through the window. So now you have a choice. You can either wait to be shot and killed, or you can try to defend yourself. He chose to defend himself. Turns out the people breaking into his house were police executing a no-knock raid, a no-knock search warrant, which seems ludicrous to me because this guy has to leave his house at some point. You can raid his house while he's not there. You can totally do that. You can execute a search warrant while somebody's not in the house. That would not have escalated the situation, would not have led to violence. Sure, maybe he would have been alerted to the situation by somebody, but then you just find him. You know? So he tries to defend himself, and in return, the police shot his girlfriend, who was in bed, 10 times and killed her. Now, there's two statements down here that incense me really badly. One is by the sheriff. It's disappointing that this jury did not see that the tragic death of Alteria Woods was his fault. What? Bro, it was your SWAT team that killed her, not him. Not him. Now, a grand jury did find that the SWAT team had committed no misconduct, somehow, in murdering somebody. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. But, yeah, they tried to charge Mr. Coffey with his girlfriend's death, even though the police are the ones that did it. And then I believe up above, we have the prosecuting attorney. Obviously, we believe that the state's case was righteous. And that's fine. He could say that. Like, that's what I would expect, like, a DA or a prosecuting attorney to say. And then he says, "We proved our case beyond a reasonable doubt." That is literally not true. That is literally not a true statement. Do you know what a jury trial is? A jury trial is where a jury of your peers gets to sit down, listen to evidence, and then decide, based on that evidence, if you have proved beyond a reasonable doubt what you're saying. The jury said, no, he is not guilty. You did not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this was not self-defense, that this was not justified on his part. So the prosecutor is just upset that he didn't get this guy for like another 50 years or whatever. But you can't say what he said. If the jury says they're not guilty, then you did not prove your case. Like, that's literally the foundation of the judicial system in common law countries like the United States or Great Britain. If the jury says it, then it's a fact, regardless of anything else. And as an attorney, he probably should have respected that fact instead of casting doubt upon the jury's decision. So good for this guy for not getting in trouble, for defending himself. It's a shame that they're getting him for the felony possession, or a felon in possession of a firearm, but, you know, that's probably fair. Like, as a judgment of fact and law, he was a felon in possession of a firearm. Like, that's a really hard one to say he ain't guilty of, because he literally seems to be. Alright, I'm going to shut up now. Hopefully we can get back to some topics that are not so controversial here soon, but I saw this, I just had to talk about it. You all take care of yourselves, you have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time, bye-bye.